Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Manor Lords, welcome back to our Wolfenspitz here at the little river, our divided settlement at the moment in the core of the city and our first hamlet over here. We are in the beginning of year 3 and things are moving forward, that's absolutely true. We've managed to move a lot of things over here, we are increasing, we are kind of sowing our first rice seeds over here this year. So agriculture is also slowly starting, so it's a couple of good things happening. Apart from this, however, we are in the 3rd year, that means we have enemies incoming, or brigands. And actually this is the first time for me personally in this game having to fight at some point. And yeah, we saw these 36 men here with these club swinging freaks incoming. Yeah, they don't look too powerful though. I'm a little bit scared. Nevertheless, and we're saving up money since we stopped our trade a bit, or imports, so when we have 50 wealth, I'm gonna immediately hire here these mercenaries, these battle brothers, and see if we can... They also just spawn somewhere here, I hope we can bring them in quickly enough. It's gonna be a little bit of a race, and apart from this I hope, otherwise that our militia will be strong enough to hold them, hold the position for a bit. Okay, let's slowly get going. And apart from this, of course, if you guys new here to this channel, a little disclaimer, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and a subscription. I'm Strategy Wolf doing Let's Plays with a historical background. Let's say I'm studying history myself and try to roleplay or put things into perspective where I can. I'm definitely not an expert on medieval times. This is also just not claiming to do everything correctly or so. That's one of the, I guess, biggest misconceptions people have about historians knowing everything, how correct it is. Nevertheless, that's what's happening, and in general, if you also here for a little bit longer already, Manor Lords at the moment, yeah, I think I paused Civilization now, so this is surprisingly now every other at the moment. In general, I said that this would be B tier since Victoria has far more feedback and so forth, and I wanted to do it every other turn in Victoria and then in between changing all other things. Yeah, if you have a good chance, if you want to see more of Manor Lords, to push it up by just commenting and let me know what you want to see and what not and so forth. Give me some feedback. The clicks are here, so you guys are visiting Manor Lords, but nobody's replying or telling me stuff, which is a bit sad since I'd love to have you in the, let's say, city council. If you want so, and then we can have development together and so forth. Yes, just a little disclaimer for the start, let's have an eye on the brigands, how quickly they move and where they're moving to. No, they're chilling, oh. They're just chilling over here, that's good. Saving us some time. Policies unlocked, okay. Oh, okay, we finished the manor, that's where we want. Click on the taxes tab after selecting a manor to set the level of taxation. Taxes can boost your treasury and influence. Yeah. Here we go. I do want some taxes, and this is, what is tithe again doing? Influence. Surplus food. I don't want to go too hard right now. I mean, we're growing food at some point. Let's do just 5% to see how this goes. And then we have it, yeah, an overview over this. But good to know, we have our manor erected. Yeah, we haven't done any further defense planning. I think I'll do that next. Or next, let's finish up with the other buildings first, because there's, of course, other things happening. But good to see. Good to see in policies. Oh, yeah, this is something... Hunting grounds... No. We could go for strict fasting, because this makes more sense for us right now. Can we deselect this at some point? Oh, okay, I assigned it already. Oh, we can. Okay, good to know. But I think the approval rate we're trying to... Yeah, let's save up some food. Maybe, yeah, we have still over 50%. I think this is essential to keep also some migration coming, which is important since we of course want to grow. Oh god, this is so disappointing. Why don't you just grow more veggies over here? See more family members incoming, that's good. Manor? Is people living in the manor? Oh, I didn't even know. Interesting. Is here Herman the big boss now? It's just chilling, okay. Let's always have here an eye, and I don't want to go too fast right now, since I do want to keep an eye on the situation with the money. And I don't know why these boys are just chilling over here. That's a bit surprising. But okay, then let's have an eye on other things also in the meantime that are happening. How is this going? We assigned more one family just right now. Ooh. That's something where I definitely want to assign more people to, since the sewing has to go quickly. We started our pasture situation, however we realized that we cannot get lambs from... We have an ox here, or is it just looking like that? We realized that we cannot grow lambs without the perk that we have to unlock first. So yeah, are we still buying more sheep right now? I think we asked for 4 sheep in total. Yeah, maybe I should actually also stop this for the moment. Not that we need the mercenaries more than the sheep right now. And at some point we have to stop some construction somewhere, or some... Here we're increasing our church level, by the way. Yeah, we have a lot of projects going on. Here, this one is the very low priority windmill. Okay, I would like to dedicate some more workforce to the farmers. Countries for fishermen's hut. Wow, and also we wanted to increase our logistics, right, by more workforce in the granaries and so forth, since we had some pantry problems here and there. But good thing the brigands are stopping and giving us some more time. We have 2 more family living spaces potentially around. This kind of, yeah, you know the drill. I'm excited always to do that, so... Maybe the time has come to actually... build another house. Lovely one here. Oh, why, this looks good, no? And you know, we never wanted to have too complicated setups. This is why here they're facing the church. Yeah, excellent. Let's build these 2. And I mean, this could have been straighter or something, but I want this kind of design. Then we add some more here, and we can always later, if we want more, we can expand the living space with a couple of those. Here we can do both living space and some craftsmanship. Yeah, and I know, like I told you already, like one of the last times that I saw a video on YouTube also that explained to me how to set up proper apple orchards or vegetable gardens, and they're way bigger than this. And this is like really one of the letdowns so far for me, that it's hard to tell what can be used, and especially here, we have always no real clue what they're doing with the transporting, okay? From the trading post, since I stopped this one, right? Okay, wow. Yeah, this will take us some time, but it's okay. We just never know. Here, these vegetables, oh, they're doing well, I guess. Or at least they were fully occupied last year, and there's something growing. Our apples, are the first apples incoming this year? Probably, but you know, also only a few of those. Did we just get a new family? I didn't missed. Well, in this case, 2 should be fine for the construction. Yeah, the small tavern here is just like, I think, one of the next things we have to look out for. We are doing a malt house, right? Since we wanted to just import the barley and then do malt and beer ourselves, I think this was the idea. And how's the situation going over here? Oh, they're even plowing again? Yeah, this is something that really... We did it last autumn, right? But maybe we didn't fully finish with this. Yeah, this is very sad, or this wasn't also not so clear the last time we were doing some farming in the first Manor Lords run. I tried until the patch stopped us. I thought that so it seems like you have to really do plowing and sowing in one season before it can... And then it would do it in autumn already and wait. And have it starting to grow right now and do nothing. That's really sad. Correct me if I think I had it plowed already. So this is something we have to look out for, and I think then I definitely need to assign another family as soon as possible. However, I just don't want to, or actually let's go. We're gonna get some immigration at some point. Yeah, I want some agriculture now this year, and I don't want it to suck, so yeah, just one family is going to build. There will be some reinforcements. But yeah, to be honest, optically I'm quite happy already. Looking quite natural, beautiful. Let's finish it, but just we need the church, right? And without the church it looks a little bit odd. Can't believe they're tearing down the entirety of the church, basically. Do they have any church supplied right now, actually? They do, even... this house had no water access? Let's have a quick look if there's some... we have one over here, right? We have one in this area, yeah. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have... Just in case I'm gonna place one here, I don't even know if they need it there, but yeah. Why not? Having some more wells. How quickly are you doing it so far? 8%. Ooh, that's low. It's still in March, though. That's good. And nobody came shopping in the meantime. We still have 44 gold. At the same time, we still have these lots waiting. So, okay, situation is okay. I'm sorry, guys. Today I'm doing it quite slowly, since I really don't want to mess up stuff over here. But we can maybe speed up things a bit to level 4. And now they brought all the material, right? Just one clay tile missing. First time we're using clay tiles, actually. Now a little stone church incoming. Yeah, I think that this would be also... No, not the fence, but applying an oxen, right? But to do so, we need the heavy plow. We need a perk first. So I think the next perk was, I was thinking about going into the sheep situation. But look at this, now we're doing fine here. 17%. Yeah, 3 families. I feel like this is a sufficient amount. Oh, and look at our church. No! It seems like if I was somehow purchasing stuff... Sometime we can actually also think about hunting those. Ka-ching! But we sold a huge amount of stuff at the moment. Okay, alright. This means, and I think I'm gonna do this... Guys, this is my first time hiring mercenaries. The Battle Brothers. Isn't there a game called Battle Brothers? It's always on... Yes? Hello? Yes, sir. How? Wait, did I mix some treasure? Regional wealth? Wait, is treasury something else than it? Uh-oh. Did I potentially mix up stuff? It's going where? It's going... Huh? Oh my god. This is the wealth. And I'm getting 0? Is this not the tax situation and so forth? Oh my god. Good, this is regional wealth. This is all regional wealth over here. Okay. That's bad, so it looks like I don't have any money. I would have gotten to this one. That essentially means we have to, okay, rely on ourselves, and which means we at the moment we have just 20 spearmen and my 5 men with these club swingers. Maybe it's enough, but this encourages me really to see if we have one. Isn't there? Really, like I wanted to split it smartly, but in the end I didn't, of course. I want a bow maker. And maybe I'm even... Oh yeah, this is perfect, right? Here they are level 2, they have nothing. Super nice. Crossbows, the bowyers. I want warbows and warbows and crossbows, perfect. Right, because for the bow militia I just need bows, perfect, that's what I need. Okay guys, you're gonna be my first craftsman and I'm starting with the bowyers. Good, great stuff. Can we somehow... Yes, I want this definitely quickly done. Church is also very high. Yeah, you need to be done first. Okay guys, so yeah, first lesson learned. This was a massive failure so far, but... Yeah, and of course what else are we going to do? In this case we are going to get our trade up, since the export is working anyways, right? Let's see, importing barley, we can go a bit up now. We have the malt. Then we need a beer maker soon too. Then maybe let's not go too wide with the... It's just a stash actually. Import meat, yeah, okay. For the food diversity. This is just to help us out here, the linen. And salt, we're exporting, that's great still. Yarn. Yarn was a mistake anyways, right? This is fine, and we're still importing spears, interesting. No, we have to set up a route first. Alright, so much about this, and then I think in this case we can also... Oh, we have 3 sheep, somehow they bought already one, wow. Oh no, that's a flower, not a little sheep. Let's have a quick look. Livestock? Ah. Okay, I think it's just arriving, Katharina. Yeah, we're gonna buy more sheep, that's the... wait, what? We need... Yeah, we need people for constructions, sure, but where did they go? Did I just unassign somebody somewhere? Yeah, let's do the clay furnace, is not necessary right now. We have some roof tiles. And this clay furnace I think has to be moved also. It's not so nice, not such a pretty thing, but for the moment it's okay. Okay, I have somebody at least working. Good thing is I think with the extensions, right, the people, the inhabitants of the house are doing it themselves anyways. How? Yeah, we have only one field. Sorry guys. So I think this doesn't make a huge difference, but just in case. Plow the shit out of it, guys. Oh, we already harvested a lot of the... salt. At some point it might be even useful to have a next fisherman's hut actually here, since this is going so well. I think I'm gonna set it up actually, since just in the pantries also. Maybe it's smarter to have 2 just for the pantry. And yeah, it's probably super cheap, right? Yeah, two thingies, planks, lumber. And it's cool to have one over here on this side of the lake, right? So the people from Wolfenspitz proper can also come quickly. Why doesn't it fit here? No. Yeah, let's do it. We have the path over here through the forest anyways. Can just somebody finish up the church by hammering it together? That would be somehow amazing. Man, I come here to... yeah, we have 10 minutes more with this episode and I'm already kind of hyped. I should play this more often. Problem is, I always think like I never played Manor in single player since I think no one experienced this with you guys and I have the one running. So I only play it when I record it. Every time I fall in love with the game again. Maybe I should just like overtake in single player. Or I just play more for you guys. But of course recording is always more exhausting than just playing for yourself a bit. Yeah. Let's see if our bow maker is done soon. At least, and here we go, our little church. Small stone church taking wonderful shape, and we have over here. Oh wow, that gave us immediate influence. How much influence? 1,000. Does this mean if we're just waiting for the first church, or shall we just upgrade the others so we could claim this one over here too? I mean, this would be awesome. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just it would be also kind of cheesy to just build churches all over the map. And it takes time, so let's wait. But at the moment, you can let me know if you know this by heart. Down in the comments if you want to, would be amazing. And we do have, yeah, now the boyish shop, okay. Advanced, general. Guys, I want to, here. I want to make war bows, reserve. Just do it. Do we have enough planks? Yeah, we should have enough planks at the moment. It is also at some point the question if we should keep on selling them, right? Since at least not in a huge. So since we can make bows now, let's keep a solid surplus, 75. Wow, I was a little bit greedy, I guess, in starting a little bit too many projects, but to be honest, the bottleneck at the moment is not the houses, but rather the inhabitants. What does this mean? Is this the morale, the upper one? Because it's lowering effectiveness 100%. Oh, I didn't... these guys, surely these guys were probably one of the farmers building families that were missing suddenly. That's why, yeah, because these guys are now bow makers, Jakob, Lina, and Alhide. They just simply do this now. Sometimes you have to always have an eye on this, and also if you want to expand the living space, because now in this house you won't get a family that's doing anything, they're just gonna do bow making, you know? So if you want to... From this perspective, I don't know if it was optimal to put them here, but yeah, it's okay. By the way, we have so much money since we saved up for these things. Is there another house where we could specialize actually? And wow, so many people here living in the market. Yeah, we built a couple of level 2s, but we have no working areas. That's sad. Or we used it already for the. Why did I do it like that? We already used it for the low-key extensions, like here the apple trees and chicken. Here we have our apple trees. Here the goats. This is a joke, maybe. I don't know. Oh, we have the chicken, but I don't want to destroy it now because so quickly. And it's also okay if we save up some money. Yeah, it's going away quickly also at the same time. Ooh, he was shearing our wool. Is there... this is also needed. We need to place like a weaver's. Yes, we do need to have a weaver's workshop. And I think again, this is here in this area. Yeah, maybe it's like this. And then, can we squeeze in another house maybe at the... I guess this is not house material worthy. Nevertheless, let's see. Quickly, I want to check this out. Squish it in here. Or like this. Let's maybe delete this street here actually. This was in Dosmart. too small. Oh no, that's sad. Can we really use up this stupid area here? No. Damn, too small. This is like dead space then. This doesn't make too much sense. In this case, maybe I'm placing the hut first. Bueno. I'm gonna have it like this. Nice. Oh, by the way, we had a new family moving in somewhere already. That's good to see also. Like, didn't really acknowledge it. And now this is filling up nicely. Probably I forgot again about our manor construction, but maybe we can adjust. Yeah. To give you a little overview, I wanted to do like the manor here to protect the bridge and get fortifications around here. Against all these damn raiders and brigands, but they're not coming over here. They're just chilling, maybe waiting for some huge stash of loot they could find. And here we finished one of our new houses already, that's good. Oh, it looks extremely pretty over here in my opinion. Our shopping tour goes on, but rather minus this time. And are we making bows, guys? Let's see, is there some, maybe we have an overview already over here. Not yet, or does it? Oh yeah, it looks like 2 were made already and they're stacking up on them. Yeah, to be honest, if I field like 20 more archers or something, I feel like we have an army or a militia that can face these lots. Yeah, I think it was a good move to bring in the bowkeeper, bowmaker. And the malt house is finished so slowly. Yeah. Is the beer making the next thing? I feel like if I'm constructing a brewer, it's kind of a dead business, or it's very dependent on our import, since we're not even close anywhere to buy barley, right? Okay guys, we need to get this, and we don't have one available right now. This house is, by the way, so tiny. How did this other one materialize? Another bandit camp, okay. Let's have a look. We moved into April, by the way. But this is looking great. 75%, and then in the end we need to have them all assault by June, I guess. So looking good. I'm optimistic that we're gonna do this year. By the way, what I would like to see this a little bit more cut down here, since on this side now, since next year we need another. We'll need another. Also, this is okay. Another field over here. So, guys, get chopping. At this point, it would be actually an interesting idea to move probably the logging camp over here to do the most chopping here. But also, these areas are here still interesting to chop down. By the way, remember when we came here, I think there was forest until here. So we really gained a lot of space here for our people. And dudes, I got here the first money in the treasury, I guess. But this is the monthly change, and this must come now from our 10% here. This very tax, right? Or what is land tax? No, it was regional wealth. Well, I'm gonna have a look if I'm not forgetting this, but otherwise you can of course let me know how we're collecting this money, because I'm really a bit confused about that one. But we're doing it, and yeah, the battle I was already foreshadowing in the beginning of this episode is not taking place yet. However, instead, just proper growth and so forth. And look at this picture, isn't this nice? Is this not just nice? Even from the area, from a bird's perspective, you can see how this is almost entirely plowed now. Let's have a quick look out to the situation with our bowmaker. No, they're not. Next, malt house. Let's see when we can start putting people in there. Yeah, at the moment I think 2 families unassigned and doing just some stuff. By the way, here, Kaiflin, our new sheep is arriving, right? Nice. Katharina, exactly. Yeah. This would be still amazing, right? These 2 are interesting for us, but also the trading situation. A lot of these perks. Yeah. But this growing is the problem. Turkish blood 3 or higher, which means in the end we'll need the tavern mainly and a high food variety. Yeah, we can work on this. And look at our little apple trees all over the place, blossoming here. They're tiny, but they look good. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Spring is coming, the weather is amazing. Look around. Oh, food is running out slowly, but good. With building a second fisher hut, and we're starting to import more now again. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Anyways, I think this is a great moment for us to end this very episode. I hope you had a great time. Apart from missing out on the battle that I promised to you, let's see if we can see see the next time. To be honest, I'm quite happy since, as you see, our era militia is already up to 5 people. How many do we have actually? We have 92 people. Yeah, I guess if we have women and children can't fight, probably reaching our limits anyways. Soon. Oh, here, this tiny hut is done. Great. Yeah, but you guys let me know what you think, what you want to see next, and of course, once again, push this Let's Play in the comments. Be part of the population of the society of the burghers here in this ever-growing city. Hope our city going to be. Influence our decisions where we're gonna go, and push this Let's Play so that you're gonna see more of it. And yeah, of course, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to push the channel a bit and help me out. Would be great stuff. A great move from you. Apart from this costs you nothing, so thank you so much for that. And then, most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue over here with our Wolfenspitz. Thank you for watching and have a great one. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.